we really
we're
need to take this more
recording!
seriously. Oh.
Good.
We're recording!
Yay!
We're recording!
Yeah.
Yay!
Okay.
Are you recording?
So,
In the blooper reel.
Yeah.
We're not ready.
Yeah. You guys are on the dock. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Rylan,
try not
would
to
you
read
like,
it.
Yeah, would you like to read the title of this first scary story? Hello?
Who did you ask to read it?
Rylan.
Rylan.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, you cut out. Okay. SpongeBob, say goodbye to Sandy.
Yes, I have.
Oh my god, goosebumps.
I have sat down
Okay.
and I spent a long time debating who I wanted to be who. I have cast David as the narrator. For this one, you're basically just going to read all of the stuff that isn't Zach. And Zach, you play Squidward.
Epic.
Yeah, you have one line.
You know me too well.
Yeah. Okay, David, would you like to jump into it and read our first scary story? Settle in, lads.
Yes,
Are we doing like scary vibe?
Extremely
I'm
spooky.
gonna
Make us
do my-
feel like you have a flashlight under your face around a campfire.
Yeah.
Oh, should I light my candle?
Yes. Ambiance and terror.
Yes.
Oh, won't you light the candle? Okay, I have it.
Wait, what flavor is it?
Oh, it's called Sweet Nothings.
It's a scent,
Did you
not
say
a
flavor? No.
What does it smell like? Does it,
It
smell
is-
like The Sound of Silence? The song by those one
No.
guys? I wish I knew what
It's
the
Those
band
not-
one guys?
It smells like nothing but
Don't you dare disrespect Simon and Garfunkel.
It's Simon and Garfunkel, that's what it said.
Okay.
That's what it
Oh,
is.
yeah, sure, yeah.
He can funk my Garfield.
Okay, we're ending this conversation here. We are ending this conversation here.
Where
Get
the
it.
hell is Garfield? Where did Garfield come from?
We don't need to know. Come on, let's just...
Garfunkel.
Just read this thing.
Oh, Jesus.
SpongeBob, say goodbye to Sandy.
Okay, ready? I was bored. Wanted to watch some SpongeBob. So, I go downstairs and turn on the TV. There was an episode on, and it was called Say Goodbye to Sandy.
There's no Ian, goodbye.
The intro started. Started. It was normal, but then the title card was sort of green. The episode started with SpongeBob at the Krusty Krab in the kitchen. Squidward said to SpongeBob.
SpongeBob, we need one Krabby Patty for Sandy.
SpongeBob said okay, and made the Krabby Patty and gave it to Sandy. Sandy tried to eat it, but was upset because the helmet would not let her eat it.
Wouldn't
So
not.
she would not let her eat it. So she took off her helmet and she drowned
Oh my god.
and turned to SpongeBob and Crab at funeral. They were crying, but Squidward has happy because he had and Sandy were stealing his clarinet. And SpongeBob went and killed Squidward and said, laughed like a maniac. I was so disturbed.
Oh my
I
gosh.
turned the program off.
I'm so
What
scared.
the hell is that?
That was
scared
the
right now.
wait. Just so you know, that was the most tame of the three.
It turned to SpongeBob and Crab.
SpongeBob and Krabs. Not Mr. Krabs, just Crab.
For
Yes.
those
So
watching, all of the typos were read aloud.
yes. No. That all of the typos that were read were actually in the story. When I copied and pasted it into the Google Docs. So yes. That was spine chilling, David. I just want to say.
Thank
I
you.
loved it.
Yeah. Our second
Thanks.
story, we're going to credit the Funky Grape 9000 on Reddit for this one. The Gas Station Horror. Zach, you are playing the man. Ryland, you are playing the man.
What? Wait.
David, you're playing.
is capitalized.
Don't say his name. I feel like we shouldn't say David's character right now.
Okay.
Say it in the script.
It's literally just my name, so
Okay.
Shut up.
Ready?
I feel like it'd be better if we kept that. Okay.
I will narrate this one. Once upon a time, there was a man who lived... Sorry. Once upon a time, there was a man who was driving home from work. He pulled into a gas station because he needed gas. While it was filling up, he went into the gas station store. There was not much inside other than some snacks and drinks. So anyway,
Naturally.
he buys a meal and goes to the clerk and hands his card. As he was reaching into his pocket to get his card to pay for the meal, he saw the man walking weary-eyed.
He has pooped his panties.
No, it's a question.
Oh, has he pooped his panties?
The man thought. The clerk bent over, and the man saw that the clerk had indeed poopied his panties.
Sir, it seems you have poopied your pants.
The man shouted out. The clerk heard what the man had said and killed himself on the spot.
Killed him, slap.
Killed himself
on the
Killed him, slap. On the spat. He was on the spat. Slap on the spat.
The man was in shock. He could not belve what had happened. The man tried to run out of the store, but the doors were locked.
Where were
locked. The man turned his head to look back at the clerk, but the clerk was no longer a human, but instead was a man made of poopy mess. The poopy monster was flying, and the man tried to run to the back exit, but the poopy was spreading. It covered the store he was going to Dorn of the poo-poo. The man nearly... Okay. The man nearly gave up and let himself die, but he had remembered that he'd paid 60 for gas and was not going to lose that. He took a bit out of his credit card and ran at the poo-poo monster. He punched it, but at no evil his hand got eaten by the poopy man.
He punched it,
but to no evil.
But to no evil.
At this
his hand got eaten.
At this point, he was nearing his last resort. He screamed out to the poopy monster.
Oh, so I'm really just playing the same character here.
Oh.
You!
And throw shit at him. The shit monster did not like that and rushed at him. Lucky for the man, he did not notice the trap card on the ground, which did 700 damage.
Which spelled like the...
Wizard 101!
Like a wizard.
Stop talking.
The man was reaching his limits. He could not wait any longer to pull out his final resort. Yes, his final resort. Fanil opportunity to bet the puppy monster. He said to the poopy monster...
The monster.
I'm going to kill you. The monster.
The monster.
I'm going to kill you.
And pulled out his 50 cal machine gun.
Machine gun.
Machine gun.
Machine gun.
He starts shotting at the monster and blew its...
Wait, hold on. Shotting at the
He showed it at the Mawson Stretchers.
And he blows its head off. He thought he had won, but the monster can only be killed by the power of love and friendship. But the man did, But the man did not know this. But what he did know is that 50 cal beats friendship. Is that 50 cal beats friendship, so he kept blasting it. He shot it so many times that the 50 cal broke down. But lucky for him, he had another one. But this was his final rest-thirst.
Where?
He had to...
supposed to be.
He had to kill this big malacca. He blew up all of the atoms. No, he blow all of the atoms in his poopy...
He blow up all the atoms.
Yeah. He blow up all the atoms in his poopy body, and what do you know? He was still standing. Before you knew it, the second 50 cal had broken down, but this time he had enough points to pack a punch!
What in the world?
Oh, David, you're coming up on your big line.
I know.
As he blow the big bastard up bit by bit, he said his final line.
Poop! Groovy, innit?
And he blew the fecker up. The body of the clerk dropped from the poop and he woke up.
You saved me.
The clerk.
Wait, so now
screamed.
Ryland's playing the clerk?
No, he was playing.
don't know.
Wait.
Now
What?
he's playing the clerk. This is the clerk speaking, and he was
Oh no.
before.
Yeah.
David or Ryland and I were playing the same character.
Yeah. You saved. Wait, sorry. Go ahead, around.
You saved me.
The clerk scream in joy.
You saved me, kind stranger.
The man shot the clerk in the head.
I spit out my soda. I took a sip. Came out. Take that, you bastard!
He walked out of the store right as his tank was full and didn't pay. What a
But it
badass.
said he already did pay.
The end.
It said he already paid
Bye.
$60.
Yes. Don't question
What?
these stories too much.
What 7-year-old aspiring author plopped
Yes.
down at the family computer in the living room and wrote this?
All right.
Okay, I think that was a great story. I don't know about you. That was
I
good.
think otherwise.
This one,
Is there
next-
going to
very
be more misspellings in the next one?
yes. Well, actually, I
No,
think
there's not.
the original one had a lot of spellings, but I think the one I got it on corrected the grammar. Thank Lord. So
Aw.
Whoa, this one is
It's the best
for
part.
reference. The other, like the first one was just a page long. The second one was like 2. This one's 3 pages long.
yes.
All right, but it's also something to be said about the font sizes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
'Cause
font
I
size is
copied
bumped
pasted
up a
them.
lot.
So our final story
But, you know, it's
for
longer.
tonight, our final terrifying story, the supermarket monster, and this is by a young Call Me Kevin. I don't know if you know Call Me Kevin. He's a YouTuber. He's like an actual famous YouTuber. He apparently wrote this when he was a kid, and I stumbled upon this and then watched
Nick,
his.
Nick,
no way.
why in your character list did you put Ryland Ron, and then characters person?
Yes.
This is
so
a very confusing cast list.
yes. So.
It is.
Oh my god, I just realized I did that. Anyway, so, Ryland, you will be playing Ron. David, you will be playing enemies. And Zach,
Bet.
you are the fat man.
All right, hold on. Let me go grab my double bar glasses and my walker.
No.
Wait, shouldn't I have Zach's role?
Oh, shut
No,
up.
we're not doing that.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Once in... Wait, Ryland, are you ready?
Oh, sorry. Well, I was just gonna say lights on, campfire lit,
Yes.
spooky person in the bushes hiding. Get ready to jump out and scare the
Kiss him.
thing.
Kiss
Alrighty.
him. Oh, no.
You know what?
Once in a place far away, a very long time ago, there was a boy named Roger. He was tall, but a bit round. He lived in a big city where unusual things seemed to happen every day. For example, his uncle died!
Anyway.
Sorry, I've got to read that
Okay.
again.
For example,
He lived in a big city where unusual things seemed to happen every day. For example, his uncle died.
This happened every day, something like this?
Yes, apparently.
I mean, I hate to laugh at it, but
How many uncles can you lose?
For
how many
That's a
uncles
bad
do you
joke.
have?
yeah. Anyway, Roger
Anything
had.
can happen.
Anything can happen if you let it. Anyway, for example... Wait, I already read that. Anyway, Roger had lots of enemies in the city. All of the people he used to like were now his enemies because he had changed. He used to be a really successful banker named Ron, but he decided to go another way, and now he is a hobo named Roger.
What? Why did his name change?
Wait,
He used to be Ron, but he decides to go now because he's Roger. Do you not understand the impact the society has on a human?
Because of
your
this...
personal joke.
Because
Yeah.
of this, his friends thought they didn't like him anymore, so they said...
You're our enemy now.
Roger was like...
Oh no! I have no friends, but loads of enemies now.
Roger lives day to tomorrow by the change he gets off...
What? Lives day to tomorrow. What?
I hate the Irish.
Roger lives day to tomorrow by the change he gets off strangers outside McDonald's. Sometimes when he gets enough money, he goes to the local shopping centre named Teco. I think that was supposed to be Tesco. You guys wouldn't know Tesco. Anyway.
You guys
A little bit more like taco.
Taco Bell? Let's go to
That's what I thought
Taco
it was.
Let's go, Bill.
He can only
Do
buy.
Baja Blast.
No.
Take a bite of this taco.
David,
Okay,
shut up.
no.
On the record.
He can only buy things when they are on sale because he doesn't have much money. Sometimes he even gets enough change to buy chicken when it's on sale.
Okay,
He
well,
go-
here's my question. Why doesn't he just go to McDonald's where everything's cheaper?
He hasn't even read the line yet.
Outside.
He goes into
The
The viewers
KFC.
don't even know what we're talking about.
He goes into KFC and asks,
Can you cook this for me?
and they do it because they are his enemies also and spit in the food. Yuck.
Go to McDonald's. Outside, that's where he collects the money.
I think McDonald's does the same despite not being anybody's enemies.
Yeah,
They just do it.
exactly.
I mean, if they spit in my food, they're technically spitting in my mouth, and I'm kind of...
David!
I really am on that side of TikTok. I am so sorry.
Today, on the windiest and stormy and rainy and cloudy and saddest of days, he decided he needed to eat and went to Teco. When he was inside, he saw there were no baskets, which was weird. Roger thought that they must be giving them a break today, so he kept going.
Baskets of break. We're going too hard on them.
He saw that their bread was on sale, so may I point out it's the wrong there. He saw that their bread was on sale.
No,
so
it's not.
Wait, no, that's totally
No!
the right.
Oh my
there.
god,
Right
it is
there.
the right there. Oh, I'm tired. Okay.
Nick.
Shut up.
I don't think there have been any spelling errors in this story so far, other than Roger lives day to tomorrow.
Yes.
That's not a spelling error. That's just.
That's
Something.
a grammar.
I
Yeah,
find it
that's
very impactful how he purposely doesn't use
David.
correct grammar.
It's like
kind of
Shakespeare.
like
It's Shakespeare.
It's
it's
Shakespeare.
kind of like the shambles of society and the societal.
Play
Keep
the
reading.
outro.
Yes.
You have an outro?
He saw that their bread was on sale, so he was going to buy it, when suddenly a big fat hairy man ran up to him and said,
Okay, first of all, body positivity. Second of all, oh, that's not for you.
the man took the sale sign away, which made the bread go up to $100,000. This is all in the future, so that's normal for the future.
Establish the future.
Wait, may I
Imagine setting up into the future, like halfway through the piece.
Wait, but can we go back to the start where it is directly, explicitly stated, once in a place far away a very long time ago.
Very long time ago.
A very long time ago in the future.
Yes.
Money sucks.
Uh,
I think this is correct.
yes. Roger made a face similar to, and he said, "Wait, can some of you
a capital D colon.
wait? Can one of you turn your cameras on and maybe give us an interpretation, or is that too much to ask?"
I got you.
Okay.
For cameo.
Very good. I think that's
Right?
Very cool.
That's a funny face.
So Roger made a face
Bye.
similar to that, and he said,
But if you don't give me that, I will starve.
and the fat man laughed, and his fat went bouncy from laughing.
Oh,
Then one of Ron's enemies died, so Ron felt his anger rising. That happens when his enemies die.
Because he couldn't kill him himself.
Yeah.
Yes. And he punched the man so hard that all his fat fell off, and the man was so angry that he cried blood.
What the hell?
what?
Then the lights went out so fast that Roger knew he was going to be murdered.
What?
I love phasmophobia.
Lights turn off. Well, how do lights go off fast? It's
Ghosts.
Of course, it's fast.
Yes.
Yeah, is there a way for lights to go off? Oh wait, yeah, there totally
Like
is.
faster.
Never
Yes.
mind.
A black
I was
mist.
thinking
Oh.
slow, but
Yeah, I mean, fair play. A black mist came out of the cereal boxes, and the bacon was flying everywhere. Pancake mix splashing over the counters. Freezers freezing at higher temperatures than normal.
What?
So it was the so
Lower
it was
temperatures?
oh no, the freezers have lowered by 10 degrees.
Well,
so
yeah,
that it
but it's freezing at
I'm
high. How
going
do you
to be
freeze at a
murdered.
higher temperature? That
Oh.
means you're not freezing, you're melting.
yes.
Oh
So
no, the freezers are freezing at 10 degrees more.
so that it was
It's science
freezing the
broken.
frozen pizzas too much. Ron ran far away to the aisle that is always full of people, since it has like loads of sweets and crisps. Yummy! Oh my god, it says crisps! It says crisps!
Hold on.
Oh, Chris! Oh my god, that's no body positivity.
The likes in there, like when Nick said it has like loads of sweets, that is in the script.
Yes.
It is on the page.
It has
And
like
crisps.
loads of sweets and crisps.
And crisps.
Body
Yummy.
positivity.
Body negativity
Yeah.
did me good.
There were like 15 monsters there, all with black
The
eyes
narrator had
oozing
to second
with
guess
blood
himself.
and tears that looked like bacon but was actually dead people's skin.
Holy shit, that's metal.
Oh,
He
yeah, that's
screamed.
that man. Help!
When the fat man came, the fat man said this.
You punched my fat, and now you will pay. Ellipses, 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 ellipses.
Do you actually count
Your
that?
enemy. Ellipses, ellipses.
Good. Hold on. We're going to pause it there. I need to go and pick up pizza. I will be back.
Can you give me a slice? I'm really hungry.
No, piss
I
off.
think I have to make
Also,
food by
be
myself.
aware, anything you say might be put on the video, so don't say anything that could get you arrested.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh,
No.
That's where I want to be. I'm just saying, body negativity did me good. Just kidding. It
What
hasn't
tangent
worked.
do we go off on now? We could say anything.
We could say anything.
Never know.
That's
We
when
could
the,
say the worst things ever,
that's when
and it'll
the
all reflect
slope-
badly on Nick, because it's his
that's
channel.
the slope of the
It
tangent
is.
line, which is tan x, which is f prime is equal to 0.
Okay, David, I like where your
David,
head's at,
shut
but less
up.
mathematical and more like take down his channel.
Yes, let's
Oh.
ruin Swindas.
Hey,
Swindas.
YouTube, did you know that Swindas doesn't pay his taxes?
I was just about to say that. I had the exact same thing in the
Swindas commits tax fraud.
You know, all of your taxpayer money is going into a Brit being taught math and failing. That's where your taxpayer money is going to.
Jesus.
Just kidding. I love you, Nick.
So I'm thinking he uses the paper for like school, and then he just sniffs the glue. That's what I'm hearing.
Actually, I use the glue for school and I sniff the paper. It's common mistake.
What are you talking about?
What?
Nothing. You'll never know.
You'll
Well,
never
never mind,
know
it's fine.
because it's in the past
You
now.
never know.
Is
You
David
can't
okay?
walk with
Is
that.
he here?
Badly this could go. Yeah.
Pog.
I did my ellipses, so it's after I am your enemy.
Okay.
Yeah, it's narrator part.
And then he ran and went inside a freezer, but forgot that the freezers froze too hard now, and he died from the freeze. Bye-bye, Zach.
Oh. Oof.
Roger ran to an exit and was almost out when he tripped on something. He looked down and saw his enemies saying,
Help me. The pancakes. They were too strong.
Then he said,
No, I am Roger. You were Ron's friend, not mine. Smelly. Smelly. Now that's
Correct.
and he ran out the door. He was safe. He had gotten out. He'd escaped. He avoided death. He was alive. He was tall. He was safe. And he was Roger. But then he went back in.
Yeah.
Then he went back in for the bread and forgot about the monsters.
why.
So when
He was there. He was safe. He got out. He escaped. He
He just
avoided
got
death.
out.
He was alive. He was tall. He was safe, and he was
It was
Roger.
Roger, and then he just forgot.
And he went back in.
Dumbass.
Yes.
He deserves to die.
So
it's
when
like he had his own whole first movie, and he just
Yeah.
he's going back to remake it.
And the
love
sequel was
this.
just like, nah, never mind.
It's a 5-minute TV special. That's the sequel. Okay. So when he got the bread, the monsters came out between the slices and cried blood from their mouths, saying,
We are your enemies. Run!
he said,
How do you know my old name?
Then they ate him, and he fell down on the floor crying from death. His last words were...
I am all your enemies.
Then he fell down and died. Just before he died, he said...
I will now be a supermarket monster.
So, remember so when you were in a supermarket, remember that Ron is waiting. In the future, though, because it's in the future, remember?
A very long time ago, whatever. Wait, but they ate him,
Yes.
but then he fell. So, like, did they... It wasn't like a vor situation, it was like they took a bite out of him, and then...
Hold on, let's run over this. So, they ate him.
They ate him, and then he fell.
He fell down on the floor, and his last words were, I am all your enemies. Then he died.
But then before he died,
he said, I will now be a supermarket monster.
Which one
The
were his last
supermarket is
words?
capitalism.
I think he escaped death twice.
He did.
So is it, I will be a supermarket monster, I am all your enemies, or is it, I am all your enemies?
No. But hear me out. So supermarket is capitalism, right? And what's happening is that all of his friends and enemies are starting to turn into these capitalist cash cows.
No,
so
cut off.
It was a grand old time, Swindas.
So, thank you very much for joining me. I want to go through each of you and ask what your favourite story was, starting with Ryland. What was your favourite story?
Oh, shoot.
Putting you on the spot, huh?
Definitely the first one, just because of all the spelling errors.
It was so short, but so effective.
Looking at it now, my favorite part was just, it turned to SpongeBob and Crab at the funeral. Turn off.
Yes. David, what was your favourite story of tonight?
I love the rhetorical complexities of Call Me Kevin, but I feel like something more impactful.
Force mute him.
More impactful.
Don't let him continue.
More impactful is pee pee poo poo. I like pee pee poo poo. I poo poo pee pee my pants all the time, but I'm a big boy. I could cover it.
Mute him, Nick.
David.
Big boy story.
How do this isn't a Discord server. I can't mute him.
Oh, yeah,
Discord server. Oh, it's not a Discord server. It's a chat.
Zach, what was your favorite story? Try not to be as cursed
I feel
as
like the misspellings of the second one are unbeatable, but I feel the sheer content of story 3 is hard to beat.
It was very intricate. It was
we needed
written.
We needed more misspelled words. It was too well written for its own good.
It was.
Yeah, true. We're just gonna each do an outro at the exact same time, and it'll just be a flurry of speaking. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Thank you guys very much for coming out to see this video. It's been absolutely great. Have a great night, and I will see you all later.
Just call your mom.